Sweet. Alright. Hey everyone, this is Peter here. Thank you for clicking on my video. Please hit that like button before we get into this video and watch until the end so I can get more watch time and do this more. So yeah, hit that like button and then we'll get into it. Alright, let's go. Hey guys, today I'll be teaching you exactly how to design your very own workout program regardless on what you're training for or working out for, either or. I will be going into detail about what training approach to take, how many reps and sets to pick, muscle groups and how to utilize them for your workout, and how this blueprint can be used for any fitness goal at all. By sticking through to the end of this video, you will learn exactly how to design your own workout program, which will help you achieve your fitness goals. Your fitness goals, not mine, yours. Alright, whether your goals will be able to run for days on end and do 100 burpees every single kilometer. That's possible with this video. You can use it and do that. Whether you want to train to become Mr. Olympia, you can use this video for that. Whether you just want to lose some body fat on your stomach or belly, you can do that. This is the YouTube video for that. Alright, I will personally teach you how to do exactly all of the above, but first, hit that subscribe button that I'm going to have there. This is my first time editing, so I'm going to have the subscribe button there and the like button there. Yep, do all those, please, so I can do more stuff like this. Anyway, alright, let's get into it. Alright, first step to doing or designing a workout program for yourself is to consider reps and sets and what they are and what not. So, there are three main rep ranges or different types of rep ranges. First being 2 to 6 reps. This is typically used when powerlifting / keeping high volume on the bar when lifting. So high volume, lots of weight, basically, that's what it is. Second rep range is classic 8 to 12 reps used by bodybuilders to gain muscle mass. So that's the best to gain just pure muscle mass, to go for that 8 and 12 reps. And then you got your third one, which is 15 plus reps, is used to build endurance for your muscles. So whether a great example could be maybe if you're training to be a surfer, let's say, or a football athlete, like football, not soccer. You can use, I don't know, do a lot of squats for reps because you need to be, that's a very, very hard sport and it takes a lot of endurance for your legs, so you can train legs using those reps for that, for example. Yeah, so that's the first thing you need to consider when designing your workout program. Second thing is workout approach. Think about how many times you work out a week. There's no point saying, oh yeah, I work out 7 times a week, bro. Yeah, and then you're only in the gym 3 days a week. That's pretty disappointing. It makes you a liar. You don't do that. Be honest with yourself because this will help you. Because there's no point saying you'll go 7 and only train 3 because for those other 4 days that you'll be training muscle groups, you'll just be missing out and they won't be trained, and then you'll be skipping legs most likely, because I know you guys be skipping legs, I can guarantee it. Anyway, so be honest with yourself on how many days you'll actually train and go to the gym and stick of that number. And then once you've honestly found that number, there's heaps of workout styles to do as well. So there's a classic bodybuilding week, which, I'm pretty sure like Monday's chest, and like Friday's arms. I don't even know it because it's not good. You don't want to do that. It's not good. It's really bad. Anyway, second one is like push, pull, legs. Sorry, push, pull, legs, push, pull, legs. That's 6 days a week, obviously, because I named 6 things. Yeah, come on. And then the third option, these are just examples, sorry, is full body, full body, rest, full body, rest, full body. So that's 3 days a week you're going to the gym and doing full body over those 6 days while you're resting in between. And fourth example is lower body / upper body / push / pull. So that's 4 days of lower body, upper body, and then push, then pull. This is really, really important and it's going to be super controversial. Best exercises. I know it's very like my opinion, but It's really not. It's like literally the best exercises you can do for your body. Alright, and those are compound movements. Okay? And compound movements, you want to use them at the beginning of your workout each day. So you want to do 2 to 3 each time you go to the gym. And the reason why is because they're compound movements, so they'll use lots of muscle groups in a singular movement. For instance, squats, you'll be using your legs, hamstrings, even your core to brace yourself. So that already there, that's more than just your typical bicep curl, which will use, of course, your bicep. That's simply why. And if you do deadlift, hamstrings, quads, back, glutes as well. Like, I'm just thinking of these off the top of my head because it's so obvious on how good these are. And the reason why you want to do them first is because you'll have more energy going into the workout, and you save that for better movements like the compound movements, like the ones I've explained. Compound movements are deadlifts, squats, lunges, bench press, chest dips, overhead press, upright rows, lat pull downs, bench over rows, and pull-ups / chin-ups. Yeah, / chin-ups. Yeah. I'll give you an example on how you can use compound movements in a day. So I've got an example here where I'm training legs, okay? So for an example, the first exercise I will do will be squats, because that is a compound movement. So I'll start with squats. And then I'll go on to deadlifts, and then I'll go on to lunges, and then fourthly, I will do an extra exercise, which it can be an isolation or like a core or some sort of cardio finisher. And the reason why is because obviously compound movements take more energy, and this extra fourth thing, which would be isolation or abs or cardio or something like that, is just icing on the cake really, because your physique is made from compound movements. Alright? Personally, I don't like doing isolation movements. I'll do core because it's worked in a lot of exercises, but that's what I do. I really don't like doing isolation exercises because, in my opinion, it's very easy to get big biceps because you can just isolate it. Where to get a nice physique is not so easy, and that's my personal approach. Obviously, you can do what you want. You don't have to listen to me, but think about it. Alright, rest time. This is really important so you can get the most out of your workout. Like, most out of the exercise, not even workout, just the exercise makes it super important. So, rest time between sets may depend on the reps you are doing. For instance, for example, if you're doing 2 to 6 reps, I would recommend resting 2.5 minutes between the sets, because generally you'll be lifting heavy. Like, that's what I do. I will go 2 to 6 reps and I'll rest 2.5 minutes. And by the time I've done that, I'm quite, I wouldn't say rested, but I've recovered enough to do it again and to not be too cold and like not be warm anymore. Yeah, so that's a good example. And for instance, I also do I do 15 reps of 4 sets, and I'll rest a minute and a half between them. So that's another example of how you can judge it off yourself, because some people might need longer rest to perform that or whatever, but generally that's what I try and stick between. Warming up and cooling down. These are very, very important and often neglected between people who train at the gym. So warming up / cooling down will be our next one. So when warming up, do 10 to 15 minutes before the session and 5 to 10 minutes after. Alright, so I'll tell you a story, right? I used to never do this. I used to never warm up, never warm down when I was playing a lot of football and still working out. And it was just so brutal. Like, my body was always sore and my muscles were always tight. And I would like have magnesium and like have all these little supplements that are meant to help with that, but ultimately you just need to warm down and warm up. Warming up, I haven't got really any injuries from the gym, but I definitely have noticed being sore after the gym. Not because lifted heavy, but because I didn't warm down correctly. So yeah, you definitely want to do that. And if you're training legs, warm up your legs, don't warm up your upper body. Same goes, it's very, very straightforward. Alright. this is the most important thing. Alright, thank you for staying until the end, but this is the most important thing. If you take away one thing out of all the points I've done, has to be this one, alright? You need to think about this, alright? When working out, you need to progressive overload. Otherwise, you'll go nowhere. Basically, what progressive overloading is, if you work out, your body gets used to what you're doing. And if your body gets used to what you're doing, it becomes easier. But we don't want that. We want to push ourselves and grow. Right? So, personally, every 3 weeks, I will up my weights on what I do. Because you can progressive overload in many different ways. You can increase the weight, which is what I personally do. You can decrease your rest time, or you can increase your reps and sets, or train with tempo. So those are ways you can increase, use progressive overload. But yeah, you need to do that. That's the most important thing, because there's no point training and not making it harder for yourself, because you're going to go nowhere. You're just going to be doing the same stuff, same weight, same rest, same sets and reps, and it's going to get boring ultimately, and you'll be going nowhere, and you won't see any different in your body because you're not pushing yourself, and that's the whole point. So you need to include that. Sweet. Cheers guys for watching till the end. Please hit that like button and subscribe so I can produce more content like this on how you can do that. So just leave me a comment on anything I've missed out, maybe, hope not. Yeah, cheers. See you in the next one.